Okay, so our vocabulary. So first we had our expression of the day. The expression was keep your eye on the ball. Keep your eye on the ball means stay focused. Also, I will choose one word or one of these vocabulary expressions to be the word of the day or the grammar of the day. And what we'll do is when we're using our having our discussion, if you use one of those words or the expression of the day, we'll to the meeting club, and that will, it's to encourage each other to use those expressions. Also, I will try to announce who is the winner at the end of the class, who used it the most. Okay. Number one, nonsensical. Having no meaning or making no sense, just nonsense. So the teacher thought my answers to the exam were nonsensical, meaning, do you know what is gibberish? Gibberish is a word for something that is nonsensical. Gibberish, Gibberish. Gibberish, nonsensical, speaking, just talking nonsense. It doesn't make any sense, no purpose. Number two, immense. Extremely great. Extremely large or great, especially in a scale or degree, so it has a huge impact or a huge measurement. See if I can get that closer. That'll work. Okay, yeah, so anything that has a immense impact, meaning it has a great effect. So it says the earthquake had an immense effect on the small town. Something that's immense can be, for example, taking that pay cut. When he went from $1 million to $70,000, he took an immense pay cut. Three, to be better off, is actually to say that you're in a more favorable position or condition or financial circumstance or status. We use this a lot, especially if you're dating someone, your boyfriend or girlfriend, and you break up, and then your friends will try to support you, and they'll say, "Oh, you're better off without him. You're better off without her." Yeah. Meaning that your life will be better, right? Number four, recipe for disaster. I love this expression. Let's make that our expression of the day, our grammar or vocabulary of the day. Recipe for disaster is saying that the right combination or the right mixture of people or timing or events can make something go horribly wrong. A lot of trouble. It can make something terrible. So the example says everything you did was a recipe for disaster if the CEO finds out about it, meaning you can make a lot of trouble. You can say like investors who take a lot of money and they invest in something that has no value or is a really bad decision. That's a recipe for disaster. They're going to lose a lot of money. Everybody will lose money. So recipe for disaster, we'll use that as our grammar of the day. So when you use it, we'll just put the table. Okay. Heed is actually very common to say when you're talking about you need to pay attention or consider something. Heed my warning, meaning listen to my warning. The demonstrators heed the announcement of their leader. Okay? So when you heed something, that means you take something very seriously when you're listening to it. Number six, make ends meet. Actually, we say this a lot. I'm trying to make ends meet, meaning I'm trying to make enough money to support myself or support my family. So my mom is trying to make ends meet by working 2 shifts every day. So maybe she works a lot of overtime to make ends meet. So today's grammar of the day is recipe for disaster. And you also have the expression of the day, which is keep your eye on the ball. And did you have any questions about any grammar or anything before we move on?
Any vocabulary?
Yeah, about the vocabulary. Yeah, sorry. Did you just stop it or? Oh, it's okay. Anyone have any questions about that?